Well, hello everyone. If you're wondering where I'm at, I'm out here in my Morton building. As you can see, on the walls and on the ceiling, I got spray foam, yep. The guy come 2 days ago and got started. And then yesterday he only worked about a half a day because he had a prayer service to go to, and then he went to a funeral today, so he'll be back tomorrow to finish it up. But yeah, coming right along. I'll flip this camera around and show you what little bit he has left. Right there's what he got. What he has left is just that little section, those two little sections on the end wall. He's got that whole south wall there to do. That end wall on this side of the sliding door. And that section of the underside of the roof, or the ceiling, as I called it. But anyways, that's all he's got. So he's probably got 2/3 of the building done. Right there's the actual peak of the roof. And like I said, he's got that first section on that side of the roof done. He's got both sections on this side done, all the way down. And he's got that end wall there on the north side of the sliding door, and that whole north wall all done. So, yep, that's about what he's got left. You can see he'll be here tomorrow to finish it up, and well, I'll be glad when it's done. Then I can get working on this floor, getting the concrete poured. I got 2 posts to set yet. I got that one there, but I got one to set about there and one to set right about there. And that's going to tie that whole wall coming across. Well, there's going to be a wall coming across here over to there and over, and that's all going to be the bathroom kitchen area for my loft apartment. And then that area there is going to be open clear over in the corner until I put a wall up and make a walk-in cooler about where that lift sitting. And then of course the loft apartment's going to be up above, and somewhere in about that vicinity I'm going to put a chimney kit going out the wall and have a wood stove up there, and that'll heat this place. But it's going to look a lot different. I have some rustic corrugated tin. A lot of you have been following me for a while, and I was tearing down that pole building over here on the DNR ground. I got that tin off the roof of that. It has that rust on it and stuff, and that's going to be going up there on that. It's going to be lining the ceiling in that loft apartment. It's going to have that rustic tin. It's going to be cool looking. And then of course in the wall cavities, I'm going to do dustcrete is my plan. I just went over to Dunlap tonight. My wife and I did earlier this evening. Just got home a few minutes ago. And went by Dunham's Hardwood, see how much sawdust they had. And they had some in their shed where they blow their sawdust from their sawmill. And that's where I plan on getting the sawdust and make dustcrete. And these walls of the loft apartment are going to be packed with that dustcrete. And that's how I'm going to finish my walls out. And yeah, it's just going to be pretty cool looking. I just can't wait till I get it done. I'm sure you guys can't either, but I just have to show you the progress as I make progress on this project. It's been a big project, and it's been 4 years waiting. I moved this building in 4 years ago, and things kind of got put on the back burner, put on hold. But now we're making headway. I'd like it if within the next few weeks have this concrete floor poured, but like I said, I got 2 more posts to set. I got to trench in a drain line for a shower, bathroom sink, and a kitchen sink over there, and bring in a water line as well for so I have running water in here. And once I get those dug in, everything dug in, get the sand in here and get concrete poured on the shop floor, or on this whole floor, then these walls are going to be lined with that tin that I bought at the sale barn. So that'll finish the walls, this will be covered with that white tin. Basically the same type of tin that's on this building on the outside. I'm going to show you this doorway. I had to lower this doorway a couple feet. You see that there? That's a piece of that tin. It's all dirty, but I used a sheet of that tin and cut 2-foot sections and put up there. Lower that doorway because I'm going to put a 12-foot overhead door. That's 14 feet tall. And I'm going to go with a 12-foot overhead door, 12 foot tall, and that doorway is about 17.5 feet wide. So a pretty good sized door. And I tell you what, that was a job lowering that. The only thing I had to work with is a ladder and my skid loader. So what I done is I would lift my bucket of my skid loader clear up in the air as far as it'd go, and then I'd climb up on a ladder up the back of my skid loader. It was the easiest way to get up there and get up in the bucket, climb up on the cab of the skid loader, and then up on the arms of the skid loader into the bucket. And working from there. And then I also had a big extension ladder that I was putting up against this wall right here and climbing up and working off of that to fasten that 2x10 to that post, and had to do the same over at that end, lift it up and get it level. I tell you what, one-man operation doing that, that's a lot of work. And I tell you what, my body, I can feel every bit of it. I've been aching for the last 3-4 days. Sorry about being dark in here. It's getting close to the sun going down, but anyhow, I'll get over here and make you see. But yeah, I can't even see there. Sorry about that, guys. Trying to get an angle where you can see, but I might have to just show you tomorrow. But anyways, what I had to do is, oh, there you go. You kind of see. What I had to do is I had to make a channel, basically. There's a 2x10 on this side of that post that's fastened to. There's another 2x10 on this side where the tin's fastened to. And then there's a 2x6 that's laying flat on the bottom, so it's like a trough. And lifting that up there, getting it up there in place, one man. I tell you what, it was tricky and I had to use some ingenuity, but I got it up there and it's level. And then, I don't know if you can see it. No, it's too dark, I think. Anyways, I have a couple 2x6s. Right there's one, you can barely see it, but it goes down into that channel or that trough. And I got it fastened, and I fastened it up to the original header board up above. But there's 3 of them in there, and that just supports that from sagging. Even though those 2x10s standing on edge are pretty solid and don't flex too much, I suppose over time with weight on it, it might start flexing in the middle and get a sag to it. And that's where the spring of the overhead door, if you're familiar with those big old coil springs that goes across there, be fastened to that. So it had to be solid and secure. But for a redneck like myself, I think I've done a pretty good job framing that up like I done. I'm no carpenter by any means, but I get things done, I guess. Anyhow, yeah, it was quite a project, but I just kept with it, and it worked out. So anyhow, I'm gonna get off here. I'm just rambling now, so I'll let you go. And when the foam guy comes tomorrow and gets this finished up, I'll show you the finished project, or the finished foam project, I should say. Anyhow, I'll let you go. See y'all later. And don't forget I love you. Bye.